I look a mess basically. I basically have been chilling in my pajamas, not doing anything. And I know that I just want to make this quick announcement, right? I used to do tarot. I'm the original Gemini Empress. No shade to the other one that does it, right? I was here for many years. I stopped doing tarot reading due to multiple reasons. Go check out the last video that's on my page. But I feel very guided to make this video. I don't know what it is. My intuition has literally been like punching me in the face. So this channel is still subliminals, but I'm still gonna upload readings here and there whenever I feel guided to. Not to keep up with any algorithm. You know, I never really gave a shit about that. But just when I feel guided to, and I just feel really guided to make one. So fuck what I said before. I'm back, bitches. Okay. But I don't know. I just felt like I really needed to help. Sometimes I'll come in the form of a YouTube short or on TikTok or on Instagram. And then sometimes I'll come in the form of a YouTube live, like now. So I'm feeling guided. I'm hiding my face because I look like shit. But honestly, sometimes I won't hide my face. I'm sick and tired of having to keep my mouth quiet when I feel guided to let the world know things. So here we go. I would like to know, okay, call upon my angels, my spirit guides, my ancestors. I'd like to know, what does the collective need to know? What is going on with the collective? What do they need to know? Okay, one fell out. We have the Three of Swords. Some of you are going through intense purging, heartbreak, endings, separation, and I am filming on the full moon, so I guess that does make sense. It is the full moon in Capricorn, so Capricorn does rule Saturn, which is about karma, lessons, learning. So some of you are going through that, going through a lot of pain. We also have the Page of Cups. Okay, I will clarify. The Knight of Swords. Some of you have been involved in an argument. Yeah, ending. Okay, that's basically clarifying the Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're going through a lot of revelations. Things have had to blow up here and there. I feel like apologies are needing to be said. Not really necessarily on your end, but I'm getting more so on the other person's end if you're dealing with a person. If you're not dealing with anyone romantic, I feel like a lot of people are looking at you in a way that they know they need to apologize and right their wrongs with you because, you know, something has blown up here. A lot of nasty things were not said. We have the Eight of Pentacles, clarifying the Knight of Swords. So some of you need to stack your money up. I feel like you're more fixated on what has gone wrong in life in regards to love or other pursuits, but Spirit is guiding you to focus more on the material world, on your abundance. Because it's going to bring in more fulfillment. And I know the people watching this channel are not really materialistic. I get a sense that you guys are not materialistic whatsoever. You're very spiritual, so it's kind of like you focus more on the 5D and your sensitive souls. But Spirit is saying you need to focus more on your abundance. Not necessarily of a distraction, but more so because it's going to benefit you. It's going to get your stability. Some of you are finding stability in people instead of finding the stability within. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Two of Pentacles. So some of you are going back and forth. You're hesitating between leaving a situation, a mindset, a person, whatever it may be, and you don't know if you have it in you to do it. It's almost like your mind is telling you, I know I need to leave this situation, leave this thought process, leave this belief, leave this area, leave this whatever. But it's like the other part of you finding it so difficult that you're finding reasons to stay. Okay, the Hierophant is peeking out of here. So I do sense for some of you is a commitment. You feel like you've committed yourself to this job, you've committed yourself to this person, you've committed yourself to this experience, this situation, and you're realizing that no one's giving you that same energy of commitment, no one's giving you that same energy of dedication. It's only you putting so much work in, and it's leaving you drained. I feel like this Three of Swords and this Ten of Swords is not a card of, oh, I'm just hurt that things have ended. It's feeling drained. It's like knowing you need to end something because it's draining you. And it's like, it's very hard for some of you to do that because you've invested so much time and energy and love and everything and soul into this. You put too much energy, and energy is currency. When you put a lot of energy into something, you can't destroy energy. You can only transmute it. And, you know, where you've put energy towards whatever you're working towards has now hit a point where you feel like you're feeling drained of it. You don't have enough energy to give back into it, but you don't want to end it. Some of you will eventually come to the realization that things need to come to an end, but that's only for you to come to that resolution. I think this is why the universe allows for pain to happen so that it can yield lessons and learning. And if you are not refusing to if you're refusing to remove yourself from a situation that is poisonous to your soul, baby, The universe is going to make sure it hurts you so that you have no choice but to walk away. Okay, that's what I'm getting energetically. I want to know furthermore what's going on. Yeah, what's going on around the collective. So we know they're going through something that's draining them, or something they have to put to an end. What else is going on in the collective? What messages do they need to know? What messages do they need to know? We have the King of Wands. I feel like, well, let me clarify before I start talking. 9 of Wands. 5 of Wands. A lot of fire energy. Justice. 4 of Wands. 8 of Cups, and bottom of the deck, the Chariot. So I feel like I can also resonate to this part of the reading, I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like some of you are very guarded. Some of you are extremely guarded. You've gone through the ringer and you're now walking away from anything that disturbs your peace. With this 8 of Cups and this 5 of Wands, you are sick and tired of being put in situations where it destroys you mentally and spiritually and emotionally. And you feel like if something's not fulfilling you, if something's not providing growth, providing nurturance, providing love, you're willing to walk away, whether it be a job, whether it be a collaboration, whether it be a relationship, whether it be anything. It's like you thought that maybe if I put up with this shit, I'll be able to yield good results from it. But you're now realizing that, or maybe you need to realize that it's not going to go anywhere. It's only going to destroy you mentally. And for some of you, if you're anything like me, you don't really find comfort in consoling in anybody else. It's kind of like you'd rather walk away and cry and be with your own thoughts than share them. And Spirit is telling you anything that's disturbing your peace or not fulfilling you, or you're energetically and spiritually outgrowing, you're being guided to walk away from it because you're done with the bullshit. There are people even gossiping, people who are contributing to ruining your life, contributing to draining you. They're feeling very entitled to your energy, and I feel like you're just letting things go. You don't even care to explain yourself because my watchers here are very kind people. You're very loving people. You're very caring people, but it's like you've been abused. Your kindness has been abused. Your love has been abused. Your care has been abused. It hasn't been appreciated or even reciprocated, or even acknowledged. And people are not respecting your boundaries anymore. So now you're just walking away. You don't even want to fight for anything anymore because you're like, I would rather fight for my peace by walking away. I don't care how long it's taken. I don't care what relationships I've built. I'm willing to walk away from my own sanity. And I feel like you guys are in that position now. Okay, some of you, it's made you very guarded. I can relate to this a lot. With the 4 of Wands, that stability, and the 9 of Wands is like guarding. It's like so many people want to offer you stability, but you've become so guarded because of everything you've gone through. You've literally been scarred. Okay, use this full moon to purge all of this emotion. It's easier said than done, but you know, I need to take my own fucking advice, not gonna lie, but some of you are very guarded to relationships with people or relationships in general. You have no urge to be with anyone because of what you've suffered. You've gone through too much to allow yourself to be put back in the same situation and distracted. And I get that. But justice is your way. Karma is coming for you. Your good karma is coming for you. King of Wands is literally somebody has their eye on you, by the way. Masculine energy, could be feminine, it doesn't have to be a man or woman specific, but I'm just talking about energy here. Somebody has their eyes set on you and they're not coming into your life to terrorize you, to disturb your peace, to put you through the ringer like anyone else has done in the future. Someone has their eyes set on you, but they're taking their sweet time because they're still being strategic. They're analyzing you. They're seeing what you like, what you dislike, what you're willing to put up with, you're not willing. Like they want to learn you for the sake of wanting to love you, right? They don't want to just waste your time and hurt you. But I also feel like this could be your energy itself. Like you're embodying this King of Wands where you go after what you're passionate about. You go after your dreams, your purpose, your livelihood. And you're actually doing it without distractions now that you're guarded from anything that would distract you. Some people have this misconception that if you don't want a relationship while you're building on yourself and your career, it means that you subconsciously feel like you're unworthy of love. And that's not the case. You just don't want to be distracted by people because every time you have given people the opportunity to steal your heart or to entertain you, it's actually brought you back 10 times steps back. And you don't want to be distracted until you are at a certain point where you have full stability over your life, over yourself, mentally, emotionally, physically. It's okay to not be ready for relationships. It's okay to be not ready for people. It's okay to not be ready to share. You're in a healing process and it takes time. And people don't have to feel entitled to your time and your energy and your love just because you're not ready there yet. So don't let anyone make you feel bad for having boundaries, for having standards. Everybody needs time. If I can't pop out a baby today and then catch a flight or run a marathon tomorrow, like that takes time to heal. And some people need to be okay with that instead of forcing themselves on you to, so people need to respect that. We have the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, which kind of tells me you're passing through life. You are becoming in the flow of life. So say for example, if someone comes into your life, you're not saying, okay, they're gonna stay forever. You're like, okay, they're gonna come. If they're not meant to stay, they're gonna go. If it comes, it comes. If it goes, it goes. If it stays, it stays. You're kind of moving, you're kind of pushing through. So this, even with setbacks, whenever someone does you dirty or something doesn't go wrong, you no longer cry over spilt milk. You no longer linger over what has hurt you anymore. Now you're kind of like bossing up. You're like, fuck this shit. I was hurt. Now I'm just gonna get back up and I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna cry today and I won't give a fuck tomorrow. Like that song, I don't know what it's called. I think it's called Tomorrow by Glorilla featuring Cardi B. But it's like, I might cry today, but I won't give a fuck tomorrow. This is the energy you're holding, or this is the energy you need to be in order to boss up, because you're coming to a point where you're like, you know what? I've been through way too much shit to just sit and linger and cry all day. I actually want to make something of my life, and I want to hold myself to a certain standard where I'm deserving of amazing things. So if someone disturbs my peace, I'm not afraid to walk away from them. I'm not afraid to keep moving forward because I know better is out there for me. Whether this be pertaining to a person or whether this be pertaining to your life in general. It's like, fuck this shit. Like, okay, this didn't work out. Okay, moving on. Like you're kind of like, I don't mean it in a way like you're dismissing your feelings. Like, come on, you will cry if you feel sad. You're a human. You're not a sociopath. But it's kind of like, something can piss you off or hurt you or disappoint you, but you're just like so used to it that you're like, okay, that's sad, that's disappointing, that sucks. Okay, you know what? I'm sad about it now. I won't give a fuck tomorrow. I need to boss up. What's new? What else does the universe have for me? And I feel like the universe has been testing you constantly. And sometimes you feel like you can't catch a break, but the other side of you that's strong, remind yourself, is there's a reason why I'm going through this, because I'm a boss bitch and I can afford to go through this. Therefore, it's only taking me one step closer to where I want to be. Okay, anything else the collective needs to know? This is way too many cards. Way too many cards. But we did have I'm sorry. So if someone does want to apologize, people are going to regret doing you wrong. Okay, anything else the collective needs to know? We have unite. Someone from your past wants to come back into your life. We also have I'm hurt. Okay, I feel like that's a mutual energy. I think some of you are picking up on energies of people who have hurt you, and you are so intuitive and such an energy sponge that you think it's your emotions, but really it's their emotions. Okay, we have death in reverse. We have I love you. We have twin flame in reverse, and we have secrets in reverse. We have jobs and finances at the bottom of the deck. So Spirit is saying you need to put all your effort and emphasis into your root chakra. You need to get grounded. You need to focus on why are you fucking on this earth. You need to focus on your purpose and what brought you here. If you don't know what your purpose is, Spirit is going to reveal that over time. Pay attention to the signs, pay attention to your dreams. I feel like your focus needs to be your career, your finances, what brings you longevity. And it's not even just for the 3D sake of it or the money aspect of it. It's more so stability, the foundations of what makes you you and your character. This is not regarding, oh, let me work at any job. This is something that you're meant to do over time. Okay, I do feel like some secrets that were hidden from you will be revealed. Okay, something with someone, a connection, a situation, a belief, or whatever it may be, whatever's in your life. I don't want to always make it about romance, but something that you thought that was an end is not coming to an end. There's still unfinished business between you and a person, or you and some situation, and you're going to be revealing or secrets are going to be revealed to you regarding this person. You're going to find out things that were hidden from you, everything that you wanted answers to in the past that you kind of tossed aside and said fuck that, it is what it is going to be revealed to you. Something unfinished is going to come out in the light. We have I'm hurt, and that's clarified by the twin flame in reverse. So I feel like someone who you thought was your twin flame was actually a karmic, or someone you have a very strong attachment with, someone who's a bit low vibrational, can sense your vibration is increasing, and they're the ones feeling hurt. But because you have such a strong level of attachment with this person, you're under the impression that these are your emotions. You're feeling hurt, you're crying, you're not feeling okay, but it's actually them. It's their emotions, but you're just picking up on it because you're a very strong, intuitive empath. Okay. But however, you will be uniting with someone. And I think this is someone new. So the person that's hurting over you is someone from your past, or someone who you have been dealing with, or someone that you're trying to move on from. That's the person hurting, because they're realizing that you're actually trying to leave energetically. No matter how hard it is for you, you're like making the effort, you're trying. But I feel like this person coming in is a new person. I love you and unite. Notice how it's unite, it's not reunite, it's unite. I feel like somebody is coming into your life who's going to really love you correctly, and they're going to give you what true love actually is. I feel like for many of you, you may feel like you experienced love before, but you've never actually truly been loved. You have loved, but you've never been loved back in its entirety. And you're actually finally going to be meeting the person who actually loves you in your entirety. And the kind of love that is so great that people would actually think it's not real because they want to project their own negative experiences onto you. Okay, but this person's gonna love you, like they're gonna love the shit out of you. So pay attention to that. As for the person from the past, my personal recommendation, don't take anyone back from the past, but that's just my opinion. You don't have to take my opinion. But yeah, someone's coming back from the past, right? But they're upset because of their ego. They're not your twin flame, hence why it was in reverse. They're not your soulmate, your twin flame. They're just a karmic, and they're just there to bring lessons to your life. So watch out for that. Even if they manipulatively cry or make up some stupid lies or whatever, don't take them back. Forgive and move on. You don't even need to hear what they have to say, but it's going to come to you regardless. Okay, but the new person is really going to be the love of your life. So pay attention to that. Any advice you need for the collective? One popped out. Choose a new direction. Exactly. I feel like for so many of you, some of you are finding it hard to move forward. I keep getting this message because it's also on TikTok. I'm going to upload it tomorrow. But this is also what I got on TikTok. You're finding it hard to move forward from a person because the attachment, the connection was so significant. But Spirit is telling you that you need to choose a new direction. We also have romance. Yeah, I feel like the love of your life is coming. But some, as I mentioned before, some of you are very guarded. So you feel like, oh my God, like, I don't know if it's going to be real. I don't know if that's what I want to, I don't want to deal with it. I'm distracted. But this person's going to be patient. They're going to go at your pace. I feel like someone who rushes you and makes things move fast usually has dodgy intentions. They're either a narcissist or they're desperate. But this person's going to be patient. They're even going to be your friend first. They're going to take your time. They're going to respect your values because they have good intentions. So even if you have a guard up, they're going to be able to penetrate through that guard because they have all the time in the world, because they already have their eyes set on you even as we speak. Romance is coming. And we also have the situation will improve. If you feel like your heart is broken, you're in pain, and it's never going to get better, and you feel like there's no hope in love, like fuck love, everybody's dodgy. Spirit is encouraging you that, you know what, the situation will change for the better if you choose the new person. If you're stuck choosing between one person and another person, Spirit is saying choose the new person. You already know how things went down in the past. You don't need a repeat. When you watch a movie on Netflix, do you start from the end and watch it backwards? No, you don't. You start from the beginning and you move forward, right? So Spirit is saying you already know how the past ended. You already knew how things have gone. You don't need a repeat. We don't need a season 2 or season 2000. You need a new person. So choose the new person. At the bottom of the deck, we have listen to your intuition. And when I say your intuition, I don't mean your ego. Like, oh my God, I'm attached to this person. Oh my God, but I've built so much with this person. Oh my God, but we shared our first love together. I don't give a fuck, respectfully. Your intuition is telling you, does this person make you feel like shit? Does this person hurt you all the time? Are you always in tears because of this person? If the answer to those fucking questions are yes, move the fuck on. Don't be like, love and light, and then get hurt, and then wonder why you're getting hurt. Move on and choose someone who's worthy of your love and your care, because some of you have so much to give. And in this world, people always love someone who's an overgiver, an overlover, and over everything. And they'd rather sit and take advantage of those people who are willing to overgive. Don't love and light your way into toxicity, okay? Sometimes it's okay to forgive people and pray for their well-being, but you don't need to be with them, respectfully. So I want to give some more advice. Sorry guys, if I come off as very blunt, it's only because I care so much about you guys and I love you guys so much, and I just don't want anyone to take advantage of you. We have loosening your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Again, some of you are very codependent. It's like you know that this person is not good for you, or the situation is not good for you, or this belief, this mentality, this area, this whatever it may be, this job is not good for you, but it's like you stay holding on to it because of your codependency and insecurity for some of you. And it's like you logically know you need to let go. You're bossing up, you're elevating, you're being called to grow. And it's like you don't want to let it go, but you're being stubborn. So just, I don't know, fucking let it go. You know, take this as a sign to let it go. We have forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. You know, if you feel like some of you don't have a friend, you don't have anyone to give you good advice to move forward, you got to be your own friend, you got to be your own leader. If you feel like no one else can understand you, you have to take it upon yourself to say, you know what, I've suffered enough and I just got to move forward, no matter how painful this is. You know, like this, I have to pave a new path for myself. If I want better, I have to do better. Therefore, I have to yearn for better. I can't be settling for less and then crying why I'm in this situation, you know? We also have portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards, wild card. So this gives me 11:11 vibes. So this is opening portals. If you want something new and great and fantastic in your life, you have to be willing to let go of the past and make room for it, right? Your life's not going to get better if you're just hanging on to things you've outgrown. At the bottom of the deck, we have We Are Hathors, Deep Love, Mother's Milk, Birth as a Portal. This is all giving me beginnings, full card, 11:11. It's time to start new, baby. Purge. It's literally full moon today. Full moon in Capricorn, I think. I'm not that amazing at astrology. I'm just more amazing at channeling messages. Even talking to you now, I don't really speak in a very composed way naturally. So the fact that I'm speaking this way, I feel like it honestly feels like someone's speaking through me, and I'm just kind of delivering the message. If I'm going to be honest with you, but any other advice you had with my watchers, the collective? Oh, 2 came out. We have let go and let flow. Yeah, 2 plus 7. We have 27. 2 plus 7. 2 is a number of partnerships. 7 is a number of learning. But 2 plus 7 is 9, which is endings. You're going to let it go. You let it flow. Some of you are very intelligent enough to understand yourself and know you need to let it go. But intelligence doesn't mean that you're going to let it go. It's like you're smart enough to know better, but the heart hasn't accepted it yet. Well, this is your sign to let go and let flow, because better will come. We also have talk to God. Some of you may not be the most connected to God. Right now, your crown chakra may, low-key need a little bit of work. There's nothing wrong with that. But really pay attention to what your dreams are telling you, to what God is trying to let you know. Meditate. If you want to cry to Him. It doesn't even have to be in a specific way or a prayer or whatever. You can literally just cry to yourself and be like, God, like, I feel so much pain right now. You could talk to your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, but you could literally be like, I feel really sad right now. I feel like I've gone through so much pain. How do I get over it? How am I going to get myself back up? Sometimes when you are talking to yourself, you are low-key talking to God, because He can literally hear you. He knows what's even in your mind. So verbalize it. Don't be afraid to do that. We also have decorate. A lot of you have been in situations and experiences or relationships where you've let yourself go. It's like everything you did was just to win the approval of other people, to make other people happy. But when have you made yourself happy? When have you actually sat down and thought, you know what, I want to do this because it makes me feel good? You need to focus what makes you feel good, what makes you look good. Decorate yourself. Change things up a bit. Some of you are rocking the same shit, same every day. Try something new. Some of you may, put effort into your appearance when you're meeting guys or girls, but have you ever considered putting effort into yourself just literally because you just like to look beautiful, like to feel beautiful? It's a confidence boost. Invest into yourself. Skincare routines, deep sleep, rest, rejuvenation, meditation, healthy eating. Invest in you. That's how other people will learn to love you when you learn to love yourself. We have spread the light. So this is all about, remaining positive throughout the midst of change. You don't need to always feel like, oh my God, my life is a mess. I'm depressed. I'm sad. It's okay to feel sad. You're a human being. But just remember to get back up every single fucking time. Like that song, like, I may cry today, but I won't give a fuck tomorrow. Spread your light. This could also be a message of, talk to someone about what you're going through. You never know how much people can resonate, and pay attention to what people tell you. Don't be like, okay, I'm just in my emotions. I'm sad and completely miss out what everybody is trying to give you advice. Because sometimes God is speaking to you through people, and you just got to pay attention to what is being said. Okay. Any love advice we have for my collective? Okay, one came out. We have very soon. So decide what you want so that it comes to you very soon. Okay, I feel like you guys need to make a list of what you want in a person. I don't mean like a list of, oh, you gotta be rich, oh, she gotta have big tits, oh, he gotta be this, he gotta be that. I don't mean it in that kind of way, but like I would personally recommend, you don't need to take my advice, fuck my advice, but I would basically recommend you to go for someone where you're happy with their character. Okay, character traits. Do they have empathy? Do they care about other people? Do they have the ability to understand your emotions? Are they emotionally intelligent? Are they well mannered? Are they hardworking? Are they driven? Are they ambitious? Are they stable? Rather than, oh my God, he has to be cute and tall. Because you can find all of those things in a person anywhere, but what matters is how you're being loved and how you're being treated and what your needs are met. So decide on what you want so it can come to you very soon. You also have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Don't take things seriously. I don't mean be casual and have fun and be sexually promiscuous. I'm not trying to promote that, but I'm just saying it's okay to start off as friends. It's okay to have laughs, to have jokes. It's okay to go out and have fun. Maybe join some clubs here and there, go to parties, or do something that you love, hobbies, and meet people there and take everything light. It doesn't always have to be, oh my God, this guy opened the door for me. He's pretty much my husband now. I need to obsess over them. It doesn't have to be that intense. And some of you are very intense people. Okay, it's okay to be lighthearted and have fun. You never know where it goes. Don't look at every single person that you're interested in as they're going to be the one for me. Like kind of, take it chill until you understand who they are as a person and decide whether you fall in love with them as a person, their character or not. Because quite frankly, you would equally get offended if somebody only liked you for how you looked and that's it, and they didn't even bother to love you for who you truly are. Did they ever bother to connect with who you truly are? You wouldn't like it if it was superficial. So don't also be superficial towards others. We have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So the next relationship you get into, some of you who are a bit like me, you're not gonna lie, are very guarded and you don't really trust people as easily because of the things you've gone through. You may have a little PTSD. I know I do. But this card is saying for when you do meet that person and you do fall in love, don't be so quick to drop it. I have that bad habit myself, so I definitely resonate with this, but don't be so quick to drop it. Don't be so quick to be like, you know what? This is not working. You showed me one little red flag that I don't like, or one little thing I dislike, or you just choose through funny or whatever. You did something that kind of reminded me of a bad experience, and now I'm going to end the relationship. Try your best to communicate. Try your best to understand the situation. Get all the facts. Pay attention to what your intuition is telling you as well. Don't be so quick to throw things away. Actually work on your partnership, because even the most happiest and most healthiest relationships require work. So don't be so quick to throw it away once you do get into a relationship. We also have romantic feelings. So your feelings are real and worth exploring. So some of you, even if you're in this mode of like, fuck love, I'm more focused on money, you never know. I feel like someone is falling in love with you or is going to be falling in love with you. And I feel like some of you may, the thought of that may make you want to vomit, not gonna lie. But I feel like the moment you start developing feelings for them, you're gonna want to push them aside. Spirit is saying you don't have to push them aside. Okay? Take your time, be friends, be playful. And if time has gone and you still feel like, well, I can't get this person off my mind, I generally have identified my emotions, I like them, then go for it. They're worth exploring. You don't have to always guard your heart, because not everybody is the same. No matter how many times you've run into bullshit, not everybody is the same. With that being said, I hope you have a great day, and it was a pleasure reading for you guys again. I've missed you. And this is not going to be an everyday thing, by the way. This is just whenever. Okay, I feel guided to. But yeah. Love you guys. Bye.